Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we have the father in the building, Archbishop Prof Sam Zuga.
Put your hands together and make a shout of joy. Sit down. I count it as a privilege to be with you this night. For you to spend time to be here. Big people like you. Some of you came by air, some came by boat. I believe some people pay a price just to be here this night. I appreciate the governor of Akwa Ibom State, all the commissioners, appreciate the business community, appreciate the speaker of Akwa Ibom State, also and all the assembly members. I want to appreciate the Commissioner of Police and the Director of DSS. Every other person that I not mentioned here, I appreciate your presence. I'm so grateful. The small me like this saying you should come and you honor my invitation. God of heaven will honor you. I am an Archbishop. It's not a nickname. I've been called by the Almighty God to preach the gospel. Started as a church God. And God looked at me and gave me fit to call. At the age of 22, I started moving about, communicating the gospel of Jesus Christ. And in the course of my job, reward came. I became an evangelist, bishop, and today an archbishop. So, my job, touch lives, and me a lot of honor from different parts of the world. In as much as it's very little, God magnified it in the eyes of people. And they look at it as mighty. And I receive a lot of honors across the globe. Today, I have been addressed as the first professor of digital economy all over the world. I was addressing some people in Ghana some months ago. In the course of the discussion, somebody brought a search on Google and showed people on the screen to introduce me to them. That Google told him that I'm the first professor of digital economy in the world, so they should listen to me. So I want to appreciate God for this height, also contributing to humanity. I have a lot to talk to you. If I'm not guided, I will misguide you. And because of that, if you don't have enough time, it's in the night, I will request you to pray for me. A brief prayer that will help me communicate to you the mind of God. So that this night will become that night. There are nights, but this should be that night in your life after my talk. I want this night to go into history of the life of you as a person and Nigeria, the Akwa Ibom as a state, Nigeria as a country, and Africa as a continent. This night must go into history. But your prayer is highly needed. Stretch out your hand towards me and say, Father, may you pass through your servant and talk to me this night. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' name. Amen. God will answer your prayers. He will talk to me and I will talk to you. I am, as an Archbishop, I want to stand with the Bible so that you understand me better. As an African, all of us discover that we are not living up to expectation. Every African is aware of that. And that is why a Nigerian, particularly, can gather up to 3 million to get a flight ticket and get a visa, move out of Nigeria, go to Europe or any part of the world to start looking for a job that will pay him 40,000 naira a month. If he didn't know that he's below standard, that 3 million was enough to make him a millionaire in Nigeria. But because of inferiority complex and mentality of slavery, he preferred to use 3 million, go abroad, go and work. Oh, they pay below 40,000. It's something like that. So it's a mentality. It is real. It is slavery. We believe in it, and it's working for us. So every Nigerian wants to travel outside Nigeria. So that means we know very well that we are in captivity. We know very well that we are not up to what we're supposed to be. This night, I come to tell you a way out. So I call this night Passover night. A night that you will live out of slavery forever. A night that you will go out of this life that you are living. You begin to live large. You begin to live the way you want and live the way and then achieve your goals. It's very simple. So I'm talking about two things. So first one is the message that I'm talking in the Bible. The second one is in real life. So in case I forget, remind me to talk about sensitivity of transition. After I finish what I'm saying now, I want to talk about sensitivity of transition after this one. So, but first and foremost, let me bring you out of where you were so that we can be at the same level. I want to tell you this. In Africa, we always believe that one person should do it for us. That is why we can vote somebody with all our hearts. But because we overlook that person, we feel the person should do all for us. And then before you know it, the person to participate below our expectation. We fail to understand that there is something we also need to do to go to where we want to be. So this night, I want to bring you back to God Himself. Who went to Egypt? How the people of Israel cried. He wanted to bring them out. But hear this. The first message God told Moses, He didn't tell Moses, go and bring my people out so they will come and rest. Go and check the Bible. He said, go and bring them out so that they can come and serve me. Go and check. Not bring them out so that they can come and rest. They were suffering. But instead somebody to bring them out, but not to come and rest, to come and serve. Come and serve me. That is the first thing you have to know. So when they were about to come out, something happened. There's a price for liberation. Thank God we have security agencies here. You want to pay somebody out? Freedom has a price. Freedom has a price tag. Let me tell you something. Even in free town, there's no free thing. in Freetown. So God wanted to bring his people out of Egypt. Something happened. That night, God told Moses. On the 10th of January, in the book of Exodus chapter 12, he said, God tell them, this today, this month shall be the first month. The whole of your life, this month shall be the first. So today, 10th of this first month, they should pick a lamb. After picking a lamb from the heart, keep that sheep, keep that goat from 10th to 14. Why? The goat, the sheep that was supposed to be killed for their Passover, needed fasting. So they bring that sheep, arrest that sheep and keep. So the sheep was kept for days without food. So a sheep that was supposed to be slaughtered for liberation after undergo fasting kept that sheep from 10th of that month. Then on the 14th of that month, go and read your Bible very well, you will understand what I'm saying here. On the 14th of that day, the afternoon, God told Moses, say, go and tell them. Today is the day of killing that sheep or kill that goat. But it should be killed only at the size of the family. If that family is not big enough, they should invite, they should share among, they should carry 2 families for 1 goat. Hear this. What is needed is the blood. The blood of that goat or that sheep will be attached, will be rubbed on the doorpost so that the angel that is coming to liberate them will kill only the firstborn of Egyptians. But where the blood is, all of you know that they say, if I see the blood, I will pass by. I want to tell you today, the blood is cheap, but the source of the blood was not cheap. The blood cheap, but the source of the blood was not cheap. Hear this. You see, before that blood be useful, first thing is this: kill that goat. And when you kill it, never you try it to cook. Don't cook it. There was a taboo. There was a law. That goat should not be cooked with water. Don't boil it. So when you kill that goat, roast it with fire. Roast. No, don't cook. Don't cook. But roast it. And as you are roasting it, head should be hot. The legs should also be hot. Don't use water. Okay, now imagine how you are roasting a goat meat. How strong that goat will look. After roasting it, they say eat it with bitter leaves. You are eating a goat that is roasted, not boiled. And it's not going to suit you. You have to mix with bitter leaves. So carry roasted meat, chew it with bitter leaves. And when you are eating, stand up. Not sit down. Before the blood will be used, you have to finish the goat. And you can't roast it. You can't cook it. You have to roast it. Eat it with bitter leaves. So if some of you were assuming that it was a feast that everybody was regretting, I want to tell you it was a very terrible punishment. Very powerful punishment they were going through that night. Before they will get the blood to rub on the doorpost, to qualify, and then keep them like what they were looking for. It was war. I believe some of them, their job was broken that night. Trying to eat goat meat that was not cooked with bitter leaves. After eating that, nothing should remember. Eat all. Eat all. And if you can't finish it, you should. The next day should not be eaten. Burn it in the fire. See the conditions. So here it is. I want to tell you that it's not every Israelite who left Egypt. Because some of them will not achieve the purpose of bringing the blood. The blood that was supposed to use, some of them will not use it. Because the process was too long for them. Let me tell you something. Before the angel would kill firstborn, there was a bitter price to pay. If you want to come out of anywhere you are, there's a price to pay. What is happening in Africa? We want to get rich very quick. It's killing us. Give me 200,000. I will give you 400,000 in 45 minutes. How? How? Give me, if you give 100,000, the next 2 hours, you get 200,000. How? How? That's the question. How? If God will not get his out of program, he told them to do something to qualify them for that. You something 100,000 for the 2 hours, you are getting 200, and you are comfortable. You enjoy that money. You also eat. You also eat. If not, somebody will ask you. Somebody will tell you, where is this man getting money? Where? Easy to fry Indomie. Takes time. Indomie, the cheapest and easiest food. So here is my brothers and sisters in Africa. Today, God has come to liberate us. But there is something we have to do. Everybody have this in mind. God is ready for us now. But there is something we must do. Some of you that listened to me last time I came to Akwa, I preached like this and said, what must I do to be saved? I'm just saying today. Where I am today, I need something to be here. So all of you, if you want to help yourself, ask for what to do. Nobody should look for quick exit. That shortcut is always the longest. Let's follow the due process or anything you want to do. If you want to follow it, your mind will be at rest. You appreciate. And I want to conclude in that part by saying, there's no glory without a story. Any glory that the story is too long to tell, that glory is a song. Anybody that has success, I cannot explain to you how he got the success. You ask him and he tell you that thing is a long story. Run away from that person. No matter how long the story is, let them tell the story and how they are where they are. Can I talk to you? Every glory must have a story. If you are living this life, have it in your mind. Every glory must have a story. Clap for me. The second message I want you to understand is about why we are here today. I believe many of you might have heard of ZUGACOIN before. How you heard the name ZUGACOIN? You heard of ZUGACOIN before? Let me see your hand. Okay. Mama, you didn't hear it at all. You're hearing ZUGACOIN now for the first time, and you are youth. You are hearing for the first time. ZUGACOIN, for the first time you're hearing it. Very good. I will use 25 minutes to introduce the journey that brought me to where I am writing you, so that we can know where we're going. Yeah, as I started before, every Nigerian believes that going out of Nigeria is the best place, the best thing that happened in the world. I was also like that. I left Nigeria for greener pastures. And when I decided to leave Nigeria, my plan was never to come back again. In fact, I was going and burning bridges, never to come back to Nigeria. I planned my life, Nigeria was not part of it. So I decided to look for a country that I can be. As a Christian, Israel came into my mind. But when I checked, I can't be in Israel because everybody that go to Israel, they go there to look for former things. Look for graves that people died and were buried inside. Look for seeds that people cross years. Check for all things that happened years ago. They check and then come up with food. And then oil. And then fetch Jordan water. Come back with it. I can't go to where they are doing old things. Should I go to Turkey? People go to Turkey. I can't go to Turkey because Turkey, that is the place where Mary died, the mother of Jesus. Mary died in Turkey. If you go to Turkey now, Turkey is a Muslim country. Mary died in Turkey because God didn't want Mary to be worshipped. He was not buried. The corpse of Mary disappeared. If they are talking about they entered heaven, he went to heaven. It's not because he went to heaven and she went to heaven, people saw it. But the corpse of Mary disappeared the same way the corpse of Moses disappeared. The corpse of Moses, God buried it himself. Anyway, because if he allowed the corpse of Moses to be alive, to be buried, people will turn that grave to become a worshiping center. So God hid the corpse of Moses, also hide the corpse of Mary. So Mary was disappeared. The corpse, they couldn't see the corpse today to avoid worshiping her or worshiping the corpse. So here they are talking. If you go there now, it's Muslim country. So why should I talk? Where they started when they came very bad. I don't go there. So I checked so many countries. I checked US. It's not the US because it's a lawless land. Where somebody can carry gun and shoot somebody is for what? Where the wife can wake up today, go to the court, come back and people are saying, I'm leaving. And you don't have anything to do. Just like that. That is the end of the marriage. I'm not marrying you today again. Finish. You have nothing to do. A place where your child can call police for you. Because you think you stop something wrong. And they arrest you, police come and arrest you, prosecute you for child abuse. That country I don't really know. Because I like respect. And when my wife respects me, my children must respect me. They are like giving instruction. Can't be yours. So I checked and I discovered that Dubai is the best place to be. Why? It's a Muslim land, but they have a future. They have creativity mentality. They started from zero, but now they are heroes. I want a place where they can convert a desert to become a meeting point of the world. So a place where they can project the future. They have the eyes of seeing the future. From nothing to something. From nowhere to somewhere. It's a place. So I stayed to my checked in there. I said, this is the place. So that's how I came back and packed 40 people. Everybody that was important in my life, I took them to Dubai. Paid flight for them. And then, first and foremost, got my resident permit, remained there. And when I got there, there's something like so. I saw young Nigerians suffering in Dubai more than when they were here. So frustrated, sir. If you see a Nigerian in Dubai with a bag, right in front of him, that bag is his house. Where anywhere you meet him, anywhere it's a night you meet him, that's where he sleeps. They steal to shit. That means if you want to go to the toilet, you have to wait when everybody sleep. So any toilet that's not locked, that's when you jump in and then shit. So much frustration. Some of them are sleeping in football fields. Some of my boys that I was with them in Dubai, they are here. There's a place they used to go and play. When they go there, so in the morning you see them with back, the evening they're sitting. So the frustration was so much. And I wanted to impact do something. They told me to gather black people here 10 if they are arrested. Black people in Dubai, gather them together is a suspect. So I have to do something. I have to register an event center to enable them gather these people together. I have to approach government. So I created what I call free coffee center. Because in Dubai, they take coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Any time is coffee. So if people are drinking coffee, it's not a crime. So I have to register an event center and then call it free coffee center. So people come there, take coffee for free, and give them snacks. So that is how I was able to gather Africans legally. So the number was increasing. And I added a fresh fish Friday. Every Friday we gather together, cook fresh fish, and then Nigerian food, African foods. People enjoy themselves for free. I was a hero. But something happened one night. One night I came and I met my manager to give money about that we use for the next day. And she told me that a Nigerian guy is about committing suicide. He came here, took coffee, and said, you don't have accommodation. In the next 4 days, life didn't change. He's going to kill himself. I said, okay, go and look for that guy. If you didn't get her, get him, then no need to come back. So she took upon herself, brought that guy, and called me on the phone, saying, the guy is here. So okay, give him accommodation, and then make sure he's fine. So that's how they gave this guy a hotel room to stay. They will give him food. For 2 weeks, I didn't come there because I was busy. One day I came, I wanted to see him. Sat him down and then asking him questions. The guy told me what he passed through in life. Coming to Dubai to come and help himself, it was washed from frying pan to fire. He told me that it's not only him, what they are passing through. If I see some young ladies who were invited to come and work at the airport, people that invited them confiscate their passport. Right there at the airport, they seize your passport and you become a slave. You'll be sleeping with people and giving them money. So they will charge you how much they want. So you'll be sleeping, they'll be collecting money. You'll be sleeping with people, they'll be collecting money until that money is finished. They will continue sleeping with people and making your money. But they call them here the name of their jobs in Dubai. So they sold land, family land, now work in Dubai. Not knowing that the Nigerian stand in Dubai is calling another Nigerian to become a slave under him. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerians. Nigeria does not have any problem. Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria. Nigerians cause Dubai to hate Nigerians. Nigerians are calling their people from home to go and come slaves abroad. So I don't want to go deep, but I'm telling you, the best place in the world is Nigeria. The best place in the world is this country called Nigeria. So I had a story. I couldn't sleep with it. The pain was so much. My office was in Bandara. For you that you know Bandara. You know me, I have a big high test. So I was there, I want everyone to respect me. So my business there was to import gold to buy. And then I got a license to import gold. I wanted to come to Tanzania, Mali, and Ghana to come and get mining license. I was mining gold and then take it to Dubai. I didn't want to come to Nigeria because I know here they won't give me license to mine. So everything was in place. But this thing could not allow me to continue. I had a lot of plans for myself. But hear this. On the 10th of February 2020, got a young man that was feeding in my office, and I called him. I said, what we went to buy, what it is today, is one man. He have nose, he have mouth, have two eyes. Let me go back to Nigeria. Create another Nigeria inside Nigeria. I will go and lead the way. Good people in Nigeria doesn't have a good place to operate. Let me come and create an avenue, a comfort zone for good people to also operate. When they start doing good, bad people will see that good people are also thriving. They are also making it. So they will start coming. They come from the good people. Better things will be happening there. So they will start coming. And when you come, the condition for you must do good. So that's how we can gather good people around. Good. So that's why all of you here today are good people. Because I want to gather people. It's not a good person you can't come here. I really want to create an environment so good people can also operate this country. So that we can project Nigeria in a different light. It's not only bad things that happen in the country, in Nigeria. Good things are happening here. But people are telling the world bad things. Our people, now social media. Nobody needs to come to investigate anything in Nigeria. Whatever happens tomorrow, every part of the world will see. So it's bad. This to be my brothers and sisters. That's why I'm back. Some of those boys refused to come. He said they better guide them. I brought some back. I don't want to go into details. But when I came back here, I started with giving loans. I wanted to give people loans so that they will start their businesses. So the loans will be revolving loans. That when you pay back, I give other people. When the registration was going on, We went to movie to visit home in the State. Journalists asked one woman who registered for that to get loan. They asked her, say, Mama, if you pay this money, what will you use it for? She said, if I pay that money, my son, I suffer too much. When I pay this money, I will buy food, I will buy meat, I will eat and die. I said, hey, I can't hear you. If this woman says she will eat and die, the first person they ask is what she said. So what about the rest? So we are giving loan, thinking that who will pay back or give others. Then they are busy planning to eat and die. Problem they hear that. That is how I change my plan. So that I will give loan, I will give a grant. Okay, now if it is grant, how can I get the money? And if I get the money, the value of money will keep dropping. So if I give 100,000 today, after 1 year, it's not like 100,000 again. It becomes 50,000 because of the value has depreciated. That is when I check around. I want to help. So what can I do? So my studies, I discovered that the world is moving from fiat currency, paper money that we're using, to digital currency. It's no longer where we are. So if I want to help, I want to give them solutions to their problem, I should project in the future, but not the present. That is why I venture into cryptocurrency. I've been in crypto before. I invested in Bitcoin, invested in Ethereum, invested in TBC, invested in OneCoin, and many other cryptocurrencies. I noticed that something was wrong in that place. You invest in cryptocurrency, but you don't know who you are giving money to. You don't see a platform. You fill a form with email, and then you send the money go. So transaction in crypto, when you do it, whether mistake or right, and has gone forever, you can't say sorry, it was not correct. So I checked a lot of things that were not correct in that crypto, but I was still doing it. But the reason why development came to be was that when you check the poverty in Africa, it is because everything among us leads. We don't have anything that can protect our money. We buy everything from people that are producing, but we have nothing to sell to anybody to pay money. So the plenty money we have, we are linking it through buying of the product I'm using here, the chain I put here. Even this car comes from England. I didn't buy the one from Catholic that comes from Vatican City. I buy the one that is from Anglican Church that comes from England. Can I talk to you here? My dress here is nothing about my body here is Nigeria. Everything about as I put here is from other countries. So many of your clothes here are foreign clothes. All the cars outside are imported cars. So the plenty money we have always linked to other countries. I want to tell you, Nigerians are the ones that built Japan. Because every Nigerian wants to drive a Toyota Corolla car built in Japan. So we gather money sent for other countries. So now, our government is being governed, we are being governed by British. Our constitution is written by British. Everything about us comes from abroad. Sickness also important. They send sickness to us and send drugs to us. So everything we want, the type of sickness we don't have before, we are having it now because they enforce sickness. And when they manufacture sickness, they look at us as a first place. They manufacture car, they take it to us. They manufacture motorcycle, take it to us. Manufacture food, rice, take it to us. Toothpick, take it to us. Even sickness, take it to us. We don't take anything, only money, take it to them. Let me talk to you. Common people are here. Let me show you your foolishness. I am a thief man. I ate Orion and rat. That's all. But hear this. speak with you in parables. If a team man in Zambia, Benue State, farm yam, and then carry yam, put in a truck, pay money to Abuja that he wants for the yam. Now take this money, take yam to Abuja. When the yam arrive there, you will be waiting in Zambia. So that the people there will do on the yam in Abuja and then wrap it, put inside motor, go back to Zambia and give him on the yam in Zambia. Meanwhile, he is Zambia family yam. So somebody say, that is what is happening. But now, if I peel this yam in Zambia, I will do the head of the yam. I will not cook it. I will slice it for yam chips, and I will sell it to Amara. The gills of the yam, I will do it for big meat, big food, big feed, pork feed. And then when I want to eat the pounded yam, the end part of that, I can leave it for seed. So that same yam, I use it. Part of it will be seed, part of it will be pounded yam, part of it will be yam flour, and then part of it will be animal feed. But you send it to Abuja, they want to become pounded yam for you. All other benefits, they are in Abuja. So you come back and eat pounded yam. If you see the fuel, the oil, the crude oil, that always make go and refine abroad. One crude oil has 5 components. So when they take it there, and they refine it, bitumen is there. Bitumen that they use for road construction is there. Petroleum jelly that we use for heavy game, the one that puts my hair here. Petroleum jelly is there. You get the measure? If I do it. Diesel. There. Even gas. There. Kerosene. There. Engine oil. There. They send us fuel. But they eat the remaining ones. Because they are waste. According to the refinery, they are waste. But are they truly waste? You see what's happening here? I don't want to go into deep details. But after checking all this as of the only thing that can help us, let us also have our own this time. Now there is technology. Since we don't have our own, the other way now, let us have our own now. So at that point, invite people to come and invest in other cryptocurrencies. Let me create our own for Africans for the first time in human history. Let us not allow the white to continue dictating for us. For the first time, let us also dictate for the white. That is why ZUGACOIN came to be. So now, why are you talking about ZUGACOIN? Your name is Zuga, Sam Zuga, and then you are born with ZUGACOIN. How? The reason is this. People that started cryptocurrency, they started as a revenge mission. They want to react against government. They want to react against people in authority. So some things there, they don't want to put their faces so that even if it happens, they cannot be identified. The person that started Bitcoin is still alive. But he didn't use his name. He used some they just put some name, they not Hebrew name. It's because of fear. Last year, they immortalized Satoshi Nakamoto. As if he's dead. He's alive. He's still alive. The person didn't want to put his name. Nobody knows him. So the system has been created and people that created it, they ran away. What they knew, if anything happened, they cannot be traced. That is why the system of cryptocurrency, you can't trust anything. So now, when I came with my own, I know that in Africa, the way that we do things here is different. When we don't eat sausage, we eat apple, we eat curry. So our food should not be like white man's food. So if I'm doing cryptocurrency, I should do it in African way, not a white man's way. And then name. So putting my face and putting my name is a padlock on the chain on my legs, on my hands, so that I cannot run away. I cannot be anonymous like other cryptocurrencies. I should be physical. People should know who they are dealing with. I put my name. The only name I have in the world that is on my international passport is that same name I put on the coin. The only face I have in the world is that face I put on the coin, so that I will secure it. And I told God, if you allow this thing go down, that means I'm going down with it. I have not preached for more than 3 years on President ZUGACOIN, because I want Africans to be liberated. For the first time, Africans should know that we can do it. So I use my money, I use everything to make sure that this thing works. That's number one. Number two, other cryptocurrencies, years before they mature, you see them have a lot of zeros. When they go 1-0 cancel, they'll begin to shout, 1-0 cancel today. Because it's trying to get matured. So when I look at those things, I corrected it. I use my money and cancel all the zeros. So that when the thing comes, it should be money. It shouldn't be something you put in money and be waiting for years before it mature. So the reason why they used to allow people to be like that is because how to sponsor things needed money. So they do it so that people can bring in small money and they will get that money and build it. Me, I use my money that God has sent me to acquire to do everything. So I'm bringing it before you, just like a chef brought this food here. If you stand up here to go and eat, you're not part of the cooking, you're only part of the eating. ZUGACOIN, you are not coming in to be part of the cooking. You are only coming in to be part of the eating. Now, the difference between ZUGACOIN and other cryptocurrencies, I'm mentioning them one after the other. The third difference is that this one is 3 in 1. First, you can use it to buy things. Secondly, you can use it as a commodity or a property. And then thirdly, you can operate it in a bank like cash. 3 in 1. First, use it as currency to buy a product. Secondly, you sell it as a commodity and get cash when you need it. Thirdly, you break it, liquidate it, and send to your bank account and withdraw it as cash. 3 in 1. No other cryptocurrency have those tendencies. Can I come to you here? So the moment you get into ZUGACOIN, you are not going there to buy. You are not buying like other cryptos. You are exchanging a currency to another currency. ZUGACOIN is just like if you want to travel to Ghana, as you cross border, you change your naira into Ghana cedis. If you want to go to US, you change your naira into dollars, and then time you see. So that is how ZUGACOIN is. All the things that people are supposed to do, I do on my own because I know they will not trust me. So if I want people to come in to build with us together, they will not believe it. So I have to build it and then ask them to join, to come and occupy. So that's where we are today. So you're coming into ZUGACOIN, you're not coming to invest. It's not an investment. It's only an exchange. Exchange from one currency to the other. The advantage here is that if you change naira to cedis, and you want to get it back, value depreciation. But here, anytime you change your fiat currency into cryptocurrency for ZUGACOIN, this person do that one is after doing like this, the value is increasing. So this is a place where you put your money and you go and sleep. It's as good as you send your child to school. You're not going to study. He's the one studying. It's not you.
So this time around, money is working for you, not you working for money. This time around, money becomes like a tomato. You plant it, but how it grows is no longer your duty. You only work up and see your tomato is growing. That is what happened in China. The money that China has been giving you loans in Nigeria or Africa is crypto money. They grow it like that. That's how did they make money like that? To let you understand that they also are looking for money. When they give that loans, the time they want to pay back, they don't collect the cash again. They give you cash. So if they want to give money, they break it, they relate it, give us cash. But when they want us to pay them, they don't collect cash, they collect time. So today what I'm telling you is the better place to keep your money is to keep it in ZUGACOIN. To keep it in ZUGACOIN, another thing is this: when you are traveling any part of the world, you don't need to carry money. You don't need to say, I forget my ATM card. You just move with your phone. You enter Canada. You can use your ZUGACOIN that you have here, change it to Canada currency, and spend there. You go to Dubai, you can use ZUGACOIN, convert it to dirham, and spend there. If you want to go to South Africa, you can use your ZUGACOIN, convert it to South African rand, and spend it there. Armed robbers have a way of stealing money this time. They move about with POS. Anytime they meet you, at one point, they bring out POS, you bring out your own card. So you slot in and then use your own hand, type your PIN number, send money to their account. If they seize your phone, sir, they can buy that card immediately. And they get a lot. Know how much is in your bank account. ZUGACOIN. Your money goes to the bank when you want. If you want to spend it, you liquidate only the quantity you want to spend. So nobody sees the alert. It's only the one you send if you go there. So if you see somebody coming your way and you don't understand the person, delete the app from the phone. Delete the app. The person will check. Don't know whether you get money. If they seize your phone, you enter a supermarket, you meet somebody, you can collect phone from that person. Download the app. Use your money. Buy something in the supermarket. Give the person the phone back and go. So you don't need to carry money. And as I do transaction, that is how money is increasing. Instead of when you are spending, instead of money to finish, you are spending money is increasing. If you put money in the bank, every transaction you make, they reduce it. You pay transaction charges, it's true. But here, if you pay transaction charges, money keep increasing. Because as people are coming in, money is increasing. Because it's a machine that's working here, it's not a human being that are working here. Brothers and sisters, when I say we should have to sensitive in transition, it's because when new thing comes, many of us don't believe in it. So at the end of the day, without rushing after, the thing might have gone very high. Look at cryptocurrency, like phone. In those days, we used to go to night time, to go and make call. We join queue. Then the night officer would put one finger in one hole, come 9 numbers, and then put the person on the other side. You join queue up for 3 days to make a call. Transition started there. They came where they put those things on the street. You go in and make a call. That was the transition. Today, you handle your phone in your room. Not somebody in South Africa in your phone. So the one I'm talking about now, money has changed level. If you didn't join now, you still join later. But that time it will not be as easy as it is now. Finally, when Buhari came to power in 1983 to 85, they decided that they don't check money. Everybody should carry money to the bank. People refuse. They said they will not carry money to the bank. If they carry money to the bank, they will steal the money. Money change money. The money they have in their houses became a waste. They have money, but they can't use it because the currency color has changed. Today, place value on your naira. Don't use it to change it with ZUGACOIN. It's going to be the time that currency will perish like during the Buhari regime. Understand transition and be very sensitive. Don't behave as those days people behave and they lost money in their homes. The money in the bank, I'm telling you, give it time to go down. The good thing is this. If you have ZUGACOIN in your wallet, you own a bank, you don't do third-party transaction. Nobody's going to approve your transaction. It is your money. So you are doing it with somebody. So between you and that person, no third-party in cryptocurrency. I want to use this time and call my technical team to demonstrate how you can take ZUGACOIN from the wallet and send it to your bank account. So I would like about 5 people here to sacrifice, or no, sacrifice, donate their bank account. So that when they receive an alert from what is going to happen there, you will see an alert in your phone that this money, this is real money. So I want 5 people that can give us their account. But I want to give 500,000 to who? Okay, I will increase to 20 people, 500,000 each. So I'll start with this man. Each table, 1 person for now. So this table, let me see your face. Okay, very good. You give your account number on this table. Okay, you want it? Okay. You. Here. No, I'm not giving here. You, your account number. Just go there and give it. Okay, okay, you. Okay, no, you. You go there. You go there. You. Okay, you. So there, okay. You go there. And come on here. Go there. Later. Okay, you. The second round. You. You. So what we did with these ones, we can now move to the next level. So you can see how this thing works practically. It's not math, it is real. You can take it to your bank account. Easy, no stress. But you need understanding. And that's why we are doing this now. Clap for me. So